in your head as regards to what you're looking for, where you need to put the bike, all the dangers, the traps and stuff like that. It's not just going around full throttle, just steering the bike in between the hedges sort of thing. We are quite a clever lot really, us bike racers. Everyone thinks we're stupid and thing, but we are actually quite clever. So there's a lot goes into it, an awful lot goes into it. Again, the lads now, like I said, Max Grand Prix lads, we had the first weekend this weekend. I've told them all now what all the problems are there, so they're all going to go home and think about it, work on it, watch the onboards over and over again. I mean, it's the PlayStation era now as well. I mean, when I first started, everyone was like watching V for Victory and make sure you watch it on the VHS and all that. But now it's gone from that now to the PlayStation era, where all the kids now literally, I get in my car and they're all like, oh yeah, I've learned off the PlayStation. I'm like, all right, okay then. So it's amazing how technology has advanced to help learn the course, and there's so many rider aids out there now. There's so many onboards on the internet, which is fantastic to learn it. Back in the old days, you used to have to come here, had to drive around for 50, 60 laps just to even know where to go. Whereas now you can literally learn in your bedroom. So, I have people come from Australia, America, that have literally learnt it in their bedroom on a laptop. It's nuts. It's nuts in it. So, again, technical issues.
He's filling in and got technical issues. So rather than use his breath already and wear himself out, just mingle, chat for 2 minutes.
Hang on. Can you stop it? Can you pause it? Hang on. There we go. Can you reverse it? Can you rewind it?
Reverse.
Okay, so I'll give you a shout out to put it on. Matt's actually doing it remotely from his living room in Governor's Hill. How good is technology? Okay, so if everybody can see the screen, and again, it's like maybe just turn the glitter ball off as well. That probably help the effect, isn't it? Just turn the glitter ball off. Turn that one off. Let me just turn. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. There we go. So this lap's with Peter Hickman basically. It's the 136 mile an hour lap. So like I say, it's busy. It's really, really busy. There's a lot going on. So it just shows you how good it is. Okay, so he's looking to press start. Go on then. So let's go. Everyone got the helmets fastened. There we go. So we're going to come through the start and finish line now. Okay, folks. So here we come. We're going to come through. There we go. Through the start and finish line. Flying now through towards the top of Bray Hill. So we want to get as close to the hedge as possible on the right hand side of the road. Over to the left hand side of the road where the traffic lights. Looking for the Christmas tree. There it is. It's just been chopped down. Actually, 3 weeks ago that was chopped down. So now turning now for the bottom of Bray Hill. Big compression through the bottom of Bray Hill. The whole bike moves around. Nice little wheelie there. Passing John McGuinness there on the left hand side of the road. Braking at the White House. There's the braking point. That big white gable end of the White House. Back on the throttle. Trying to drive it and slow it down now into Corbridge. As we all know, this is a really, really tricky section. Very easy to fall off here, lots of white lines, it's very dirty, very slippy. Get the thing upright, get it on the power, hard as I can now. A little bit of a wheelie, just over a little lump just there. Looking out for the white lines in the middle of the road, there's a braking point there. Trying to brake hard now into Bradford Bridge. First left-hand corner of the track is, so it's very easy to fall off in the first lap there, and also there. Big compression, hard on the throttle now, just in by the hedge on the left-hand side of the road, out to the pavement. Beautiful this now, I really love this bit. Going up for the gearbox, going as fast as I can, open the corner up. I don't know what that text is on the windscreen. On the windscreen. Normally the flies that go on the windscreen, now it's talking. Okay, so we're looking to go for MIlKY here now. Just a nice reverse shot now. It shows you as well how much the bike's moving around underneath me. Look at big jump there as you go over MIlKY's jump by the post office there on your right hand side. Up now through, up towards Val Hutchin. Now I want to get as aerodynamic as possible. That is the key, getting in and out of that air. Okay, so I'm going to try and get my head underneath the bubble there. Look, you see Peter's head moving around. It's just getting buffeted by 195 miles an hour wind there. Just coming up now towards Balagary. The fastest, most dangerous corner on the whole circuit. Here it comes, just down a gear, sight the corner, sight the white line, back of the throttle, in behind the bubble again. Back to 6th gear as quick as possible. Nice little wheelie. Elbows, knees, toes, head, shoulders. I'm trying to sing the nursery rhyme to me. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Trying to just remind me to get as aerodynamic as possible. In through DJs, late apex. Don't go in early. Watch the pavement on the right hand side of the road. Over now to the bus stop on the left hand side. There it is, there's a bus stop. into Crosby jump. Oh my God. I'm sorry ladies, I'm going to have to swear. Oh Jesus, fucking hell. That's it over the top. You just don't know what it's going to do. One time it goes to the left, sometimes it goes to the right, sometimes it goes to the back wheel. Looking for the White House. Where's the White House? There it is. There's the breaking point. Now coming into Greenwood Castle. Just down one gear, back in the throttle, looking over to the mirror. Get to the mirror, get to the mirror. Back down, nice and gentle on the throttle here. Very easy to crash just there. It goes negative camber, you can just crash so easily. Watch the pavement that sticks out just there. And now into Appledene, this left-right transfer. Struggle to get the thing to turn there. Out to the two dogs, underneath the right and the right-hand side. Out to the telegraph pole. In now into Greenwood Bridge. I've crashed here. This one's a nightmare. There's a big bump just there as it spits me out the seat. I've been through the hedge just there. That finger's bent because I crashed just there. Okay, so I've crashed 4 times around here. I've won 4 races around here, so I'm on a level, so we're all right at the moment. Okay, so we're coming out to Gorsley. This is super fast. Look at the shadows. Look how hard it is to pick that corner off. It's so fast, 170 miles an hour through there. Okay, looking now at the mushroom tree, trying to slow it down now, in towards Ballacrane. The whole thing's just moving around on the brakes, I let it off, and I'm back in the throttle. But look again, look at the shadows. It's so hard to pick my entry out into my corner. I crashed here as well. That was a big crash. That was more than a little finger, that one. That was lots of roads broken. Okay, so back up for the gearbox now, over towards Berlin Bridge in Dorrance Bend. So I come down one gear at the bridge, waiting, back in the throttle now, really bumpy. Look, the whole bike moves around on the exit as they're coming out into the entrance now into Glen Helen. This little Laurel Bank, this one's a nightmare, it's horrible. It goes over the top, it's a late apex, I have to turn the bike over, quick squirt on the throttle, back over now to the first chevron on the left hand side, look to the bridge on the inside, there's my apex, driving on hard now, up towards the Black Dub. Now as I get to here, there's a little right hander here, 9 mile marker just here, there's a step just there, feel it unsettles the bike, over to the right, late apex, don't go in early, hard to drive over the bike, hard on the throttle now, we run now towards Glen Helen. First one's fast, second one's slow, so this one's fast, listen. Oh yeah, beautiful. Down in here, little bit of brake, back in the throttle, nice and gentle from run to Glen Helen itself. Out to the white line, late apex, gentle on the throttle here also. Don't want to be too aggressive. Up now towards Sarah's Kites. It's so horrible. Late apex, negative camber, there's no feel on the motorcycle. Someone always crashes there, either TT or Max Grand Prix every year. This climb now up towards Lamfell. Oh, it's so hard to get the bike to turn. The bike doesn't want to steer. I've sit back on the back tyre and it appears now onto Conquer Body. And it's like a different racetrack up there. It's like a different planet. Look how nice and sunny it is. It's been dark and horrible in the trees, and now it's nice and sunny. I've got to breathe. I've got to get some air into my lungs. I hold my breath at the end of Conquer Body. Oh my God, that's so fast. So fast. Into 11th mile, so nice little wheelie just there. First one's fast, second one's slow. I can't make that mistake of getting them wrong. This is hard to transfer here though. The faster you go, the harder it gets. Out now to the pavement on the right. Up through the gearbox, back to 6th gear, just about there. There we go. We run down now towards Hanley's corner. A little left-right flick. 4th gear, so fast into here. Into the hedge on the left, onto the steps on the right. Back then across to the white line. Watch the step just there as it sits around. Into the Guinnesses. Curb, hedge, curb. Back to top gear, just about here somewhere. We run now down towards the top of Big Arrow. Look at this one, it's so fast in the top of here. Over the corner up, next to the pavement, down the gear. Climb over the bike, back on the throttle. Bumpy on the exit, the whole thing kicks and moves around. Bottom of Big Arrow, this one's a nightmare again. Look at that, I've come back on the throttle. Bang, everything bombs out of the bottom of Big Arrow. Up for the gearbox, look how bumpy it is there as well. We run down now towards the 13th milestone. It's late on the way in, late on the way out, so I can't get it wrong. So here it comes. There's the corner there. There it is. Oh, I just get the bike upright, and now I wait. Now I go in, under the apex tree, out on the exit. That one takes me at least 3 to 5 years to get fast before I can really run through it. Running down now towards Kirkmichael, jumping into the village, there's my braking point at the crossroads. The whole thing dances and moves around, off the brakes, get it settled into a little white square. Driving on hard now, up through the village. It's like you've got a turbo on the bike is driving through here. It's dropping down through, listen to the bike singing, it's beautiful. One of the best parts of the track, look at it. Oh my God, it's so fast. Into the yellow line. You just get the last one, that's the hard one. Into Rencullen, really technical section. Jump on the way in, jump on the way out. There's the first jump, underneath the triangles. Pick the bike up, try and pick it up. Straight now for this jump. Oh my God, that's a horrible one as well. Back up for the gearbox, through now towards Bishop's Court. Look at the shadows, it's so hard. We're doing about 170 miles an hour at this point. Through Bishop's Court, there's super fast left. Under the hedge on the right, the whole bike moves around now towards Iceland's 180, about 185 miles an hour, curb, hedge, curb. It takes hard lot to get the thing to turn into alpine. Down the gear on the first bump, ride the bump, early apex, back in the throttle, driving home, back to 6th gear. Can we run them down now towards this one here called Balakop? Look at it, it's flat out, listen. Oh my God, how amazing is that? Breaking down the 30 mile outside. Here comes Blackbridge. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Let the brakes off. Bang, over the bump. Back on the throttle now to drive up. I'm trying to build my momentum again. 1,000 litre sports bike feels slow here. You're like, come on, let's go, let's get up back to top gear as quick as possible. This next problem we've got now is Balakry. It's going to make you cry. Look, it's a super fast left-hander, but then look, there's a big massive jump just there. Oh shit. Okay, we run down now towards Quarry Bends or the Wildlife Park. Stay on the right hand side of the road, stay on the right, stay on the right, stay on the right, stay on the right, over to the left now, down in the hole, back on the throttle, drive it through. Driving it, get over the white line, look for your white square, just there's the white square on the pavement. Pick the bike up, pick the bike up, pick the bike up. Jesus Christ, the thing doesn't want to steer at speed, the wheels are just spinning that fast, the bike wants to stay upright, so it doesn't want to turn. Through the last little left kink, down Sulby Straight. What am I doing to myself? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. I'm trying to keep as aerodynamic as possible. I'm bending my knees, my toes, everything in behind the ball. For the end of Sulby Straight, here it comes. Oh, here it comes. Oh shit, here comes the bridge. Trying to slow it down again, just like Blackbridge. You just get it back to 2nd gear, you let off the brakes. I'm back on the throttle, over to the wall on the left hand side of the road, over to the ginger hole, get to the ginger, right to the pavement, open this there, underneath the telegraph pole, out to the 50 mile an hour sign, back underneath the left, pick the bike up for the jump, really bumpy, all hell breaks loose now, it's so bumpy, these next 3 miles are horrendous, absolutely horrendous. Looking now through, over to the right hand side of the road, pick the bike up, a little left hand kink, now keep the bike up straight for that jump there. My teammate crashed right there, broke his leg. Okay, so back up for the gearbox, getting back to 6th gear as quick as can, look at that, look how bumpy it is. It's just a one big blur between the shadows and the sunshine. It's so bumpy, it's just time slapping, lock to lock. We run down to Wales Glentrammon, here it comes, I see the orange sign, over to the orange sign, back in, just trying to slow it down now, a couple of gears, back in the throttle now, get back to the fence, get back to the hedge, look for my white square, there's my white square, there it is, back on the throttle now, back to 4th, back to 5th, back to 6th gear as quick as I can, trying to build that momentum up through the catering, curb, hedge, curb, hedge, curb, hedge. Oh my God, that's so fast. Into the bumpies come the whole circuit, this one here, bottom of Sky Hill, look at that, it's a 5th gear entry, it's so fast, so bumpy, the whole thing's just dancing around in towards Milltown Cottage. I turn the bike, I get it upright, but watch out, it's so bumpy here, time slaps on the exit, we run down Milltown Bridge, up the gearbox, calm foot width down, watch me head on the wall on the inside. Okay, so at this point I'm dead happy. I don't have to worry about the bumps now for another 15 minutes, like thank fuck for that. Okay, so into 2nd corner, into Schoolhouse corner here, just a couple of gears, driving on the exit, looking at the crossroads, there we go, past the bump, now trying to slow it down. And again, this is like Quarterbridge, it's very easy to fall off here, the surface is rubbish, it's quite easy to run here a little bit too fast, nice and gentle on the throttle here, dead east to high side, right there, look, see the back wheel start to spin up there, underneath the bridge, just down the gear, back to 3rd gear, looking from white square, there's my white square, driving on now, up down through Cruikshanks, over to the right side of the road, into White Gates, here we go, knee over the curb on the left hand side of the road, driving now up towards Stella Maris, my favourite corner the whole circuit, look at it, it's beautiful, it's inviting, it's uphill, you can really drink it in, breaking out with the sign, into Ramsey Hairpin, this is absolutely horrendous, it's just like, it feels like you're going to fall off the bike, you're going so fast for so long you slow down, but look how dark it is, it's very slippy under the trees as well, into the first one, late apex just there, driving into the waterworks, slow down a little bit for this one, slow down a lot for the next one. This one here is a late apex. Don't go in early. Wait, now in. You can see Peter's just missed his apex a little bit there as well, even on the fastest lap. Okay, so in through Tower Bends. For the right, for the left transfer. Out to the wall on the exit for your roll down towards the gooseneck. In underneath the wall on the left. In underneath the wall on the right. Trying to slow it down. Back again. Knee on the ground. Drive it on. Really short circuit. Brake it now. Back to 2nd gear. Don't go in early. Nice and gentle on the throttle. Look, nice and gentle. Hard on the throttle now though. Up through the gearbox. These 2 fast, super fast left-hand bends. Look at this. Beautiful. Underneath the wall. Out to the little tree. Look for the scaffolding tower. There's the scaffolding tower. There's the Marshall. Underneath there. It goes negative camber on the exit. Up towards Joey's. I've got to roll it. Back on the throttle again, but look how bumpy it is. Bang, bang, bang. Out towards the lay-by, up towards Guthrie's. The trouble is I've got too long to see it. Here it comes. I'm like, oh shit. Here it comes into number 1. Out back to the white line, back to number 2, back to number 3, then I see the corner. Now I'm trying to slow it down into go 3 itself. Very easy to lose the front right there, very easy to lose the rear on the exit. Over now to the external white line, looking for the scaffold tower again. Beautiful, there's where the marshal's post is. Into this one, I call this the snotty bridge. Just watch my shoulder on the wall. It's very easy to catch your shoulder on the wall, or where you catch the wall on the exit. Okay, so we're up the mountain mile now. What am I doing? Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Come on, everyone join up. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, oh, hang on, we're having too much fun here. Back to basics. Okay, so we're coming now towards the end of the mountain mile. Here it comes. This is so fast, the end of the mountain mile. Look how quick this is. Fucking hell, look at that. It's negative camber. Breaking in the bridge. Trying to slow it down at 3 gears. 1, 2. Ignore the first one. Back into number 2. Stay out for number 3, stay out for 4, back in for 5, there we go. Driving up through the gearbox again. The bike feels really slow here at this point because I've slowed back down from all the way up the mountain mile. These little indiscreet lefts and rights are fine. This one's a different matter. Casey's looking at it, it's blind. Late apex, so easy to crash there. Braking now, here we go, just down a gear into the black hole. Okay, there we go, bang. Back on the throttle into the random. There's 4 bends, but it's number 3 that I want. So I stay out for number 1, stay out for number 2. Here's number 3, go, go, go. Into number 3, back to number 4. Cross the white line on the exit, back to top gear, good job done. Okay, coming now towards this one here. Bungalow bridge, hate it, crashed here, broke both of my feet, hate it. Late apex, there we go. Negative camber as well, it's very easy to crash. I've been right in the hedge, right there, ow. That was sore, that was a really sore one. Okay, so we're running up now to the entrance in the bungalow, out towards the black marshal's hut, back now towards the white rocks. See the white rocks, there they are. I open the corner up, knee on the ground, driving it on, up through, underneath the bridge. Just drive on under the bridge. Goes negative camber there also. This little king here as well. One of my newcomers crashed here 1 year, Seamus, so I call this the Seamus corner. You've got to turn in, don't forget it. Driving now over towards the side on the left hand side of the road. There we go, down a couple of gears, back to the bollards on the right hand side of the road. Open the corner up, back in the throttle now, driving on, back up through. I've crashed here as well. I've just been off the hillside right there. Woohoo! I broke my leg, my arm, my hip. Yeah, I'm in a right messy stuff. 30 seconds, slow down for the way in. Fast on the throttle now, drive into number 2. Back into number 3, that is one of the best corners in the world. That is absolutely fantastic. Windy corner, it's called Windy Corner as we all know for that reason. The wind either blows up the Central Valley, up there with Baldwin Valley, or up the Laxey Valley. So you've got to set the bike up accordingly depending on how windy it is. Up through the gearbox, back to 6th gear now for the 33rd. Okay, so again, I'm looking for an orange sign. I'll see the orange sign in the distance. There we go, I'm going to drift out to the orange sign. There we go, there's the orange sign. Back underneath the black and whites. There we go, get the bike turn as quick as possible. So hard. 5th gear, so fast. 160, 165, 170, 175. We run now down towards Keppel Gate. Okay, so again, back to the black and whites. Climb over the bike, just drop my shoulder, back in the throttle now, driving on, short shift, just because it spins up as I come over the crest. Get to the wall, you've got to get to the wall, open up this left hand bend, back up through the gearbox now, we run down towards the crag. There we go, nice little wheelie there, I haven't got time to wave at the troops, everyone's waving at me, look, braking at 2.5, trying to slow it down. Oh shit, it's dead easy to get sucked in early as well, I want to go in late, there we go, driving on hard now on the exit, down towards the fastest part of the track. There's no better feeling than coming down here when you're leading a race. I've won 4 races, like I say, and every time you come down there, the crowd's going bonkers. What a feeling, it's unreal. Okay, so coming to this one, I call this the Carlsberg corner. Carlsberg made TT corners, this is it, it's brandish. Look at its 5th gear, late apex. Oh my God, they couldn't have made it any better. It used to be a 3rd gear corner, now it's a 5th gear corner. Coming down into this one, into Hilbury. This one's the opposite, this one's a nightmare, it's dark, late apex, bumpy, it's horrendous, super fast. Bang, bang, as you go through. Out on the exit now towards Crocknamona, looking for the black matrix sign. Get to the matrix sign, there we go. Here's number 1, ignore this, ignore it. Now go, here's number 2, commit, into number 2. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. Braking out with the green sign, slow it down. Oh shit, look, your apex goes straight away from you there. Very easy to lose the front right there. Up now towards Bedstead, short shift back to 3rd gear. Get across the white line, look to the lamppost, there it is. Back on the throttle, end of the pavement on the right side of the road. Now the key to this one is see that white line on the right side? Where that ends, that's what I'm aiming for. So now I come back on the throttle to the end of the white line, there it is. Back in now towards Governors itself and the nook, it's horrendous. So again, I just ride through here, I don't race through here as such, I'm just nice and gentle, down to the slowest point on the circuit. It's so easy to fall off just there. Always damp as we know under here, so I'm gentle, I'm nice and gentle. Gentle, wait. Now go, let's get on it, come on. Back up through the gearbox, back up through the gears, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th gear, 175 miles an hour, just as we cross the finish line, and that's it. Job done, thank God. I say, folks, you can see there's a lot of shit coming at you. I mean, that's the problem with the TT, is it's just purely the speed. I've taught world champions, British champions, European champions, French, everybody from different areas that are at professional motorbike races and ride a motorbike every day of the week. Okay, we're on with something else here, but and so basically, the first thing they do after the first night of practice, they turn around to me and say, "MIlKY, it's so fucking fast." That's the thing. You're covering the ground so quick. It's coming at you so fast. So it's just if you turn the computer one down, Lid. Oh, there's one, there's two. There we go. Yeah. So it's just coming at you so fast. And as a newcomer, that's the problem, because you can't analyse the data quick enough. I mean, I class everybody rides a motorbike. How many people ride a motorbike in this room? Yeah. So I like to think, when people say to me, "What do you do?" I say, "I'm a data analyst." They say, "What?" I say, "Data analyst," and that's what we all are. What we do is we analyse the data, don't we? We get the feedback from the front end or the back end, and we open the throttle on the brake accordingly to get that feeling. So that's all you're trying to do. You're just literally trying to feel the bike underneath you. And like I say, because it's coming at you so fast, your brain, even if Albert Einstein was a TT racer, he wouldn't be able to calculate so fast. And the only way you can do that is by knowing what you approach. So if Marquez came here, Valentino Rossi, the best riders in the world, they came to challenge themselves around the TT course, they'd finish last if they'd done no homework. You've got to have done your homework. It's just like revising for an exam at school. You've literally got to do it. Repetitive strain injury, just learn it. So if you do get into any trouble, you can always revert back to where you need to be, or what's coming, or what the problem is. I get it every year. I get to April, May, the boys have come over for the last trip. I'll go out and I'll test them and I'll say, "Right, what's the problem here?" And they'll go, and I go, "No!" You haven't got time to say, you've got to know instantly what the issue is. Otherwise, because you're going so fast, you've missed your apex by then, and then you're in the hedge. So you can't afford to get it wrong, so you have to know it like the back of your hand effectively. And that's where the likes of myself and Johnny Barton, as well, my colleague that helps do the training, that's where we come in and really bash it into the lads' brains so they know when they come, we can relax, we've done our bit then. Ultimately, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So we can tell people to a blue in the face, you need to do this, you need to do that, but if they don't want to learn it, then... And everyone's got different learning capacity as well. Some people take information in really quickly, some people struggle. Generally by the start of the week, everyone's at different levels, and then hopefully by the end of the week, everyone gets qualified and able to race. Because I mean, to qualify on the big bike now is 120 mile an hour. 120 mile an hour is your last man to even qualify for the race. So it's a real fast. And the TT now the TT for me, it's a crest of a wave. It's like literally the whole field now is so fast.